What's good, YouTube fam? I hope you are doing well. I hope you are in good spirits. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about where we get it wrong with the healing journey, the healing process, how we put on extra stress on ourselves and we delay our healing. So when it comes to healing, the first thing that we need to understand that healing is a process. It is not a destination. It is not a place that you're going to just magically somewhere appear or you have the directions to just go to. It is a process, trial and errors, ups and downs that you have to endure to master yourself. That's the beauty of healing. It's not just I got to get there real quick. Oh, I'm tired of this pain. I'm tired of this anxiety. I'm tired of the same outcomes. Steps of how am I going to get there? How am I going to heal? How am I going to make life better for me? And I really think the more that we can sort of get away from this concept of I'm broken, I have to be fixed, the more we can step away from that and accept that we are human, accept that we don't have all the answers, accept that things aren't going to go our way all the time. The more that we can accept that we can't control everything, we will start to have understanding. We could be more flexible and move with the flow of life instead of becoming stuck, stagnant, and fearful. As an optimistic person, I don't want you to take this the wrong way. I want you to hear what I'm saying. I want you to understand that your trauma may not ever go away. And what do I mean by this? We all have experienced our different levels of trauma. So it depends on the degree of trauma that you experience, how long, your personality, the effect that it had on you, your self-esteem. All of that determines how long it may take you, which is not a race. But it may determine, if you experience some extensive abuse, maybe in your childhood years, prolonged into and spilled over into your current relationships, that's going to take years. That's going to take time. You can't expect something of that magnitude to be fixed overnight, in a few months, even in a year. It takes time to really dig deep, to dissect, to come up with different techniques and ways of managing your emotions and your behaviors. It's a lot that goes into it. And we put too much pressure on ourselves to be perfect during our healing process, okay? We already deal with the baggage of our imperfections, of what we did, the choices that we made, all of the things that we blamed ourselves for in the past, on top of putting that pressure on yourself to hurry up and get it and be perfect. Do you know what you're doing to yourself, your mind, your body, and your spirit when you go about healing in that way? And I know that anxiety plays a big part of it, and it did for me and still does sometimes. I still get anxious, but it's about getting better. It's about, okay, if you hear this particular song on the radio, or if you smell this particular cologne, are you triggered? What does it do to you? What place does it take you to mentally? And do you spiral? Do you hop out of it? All of these things are things that you have to monitor and learn about yourself. And be patient with yourself and allow yourself some grace and room to grow. And just know that trauma can go away. It really can, just depending on the methods that you use, how serious you are about your own peace, your own healing, how vigilant you are, the things that you do. You really can heal from some dark things that maybe you just didn't see yourself heal from. I've experienced things of my life to where the joy of what God prepared for me, the joy of what God showed me after I got out of whatever that situation was, the toxic situation, the going beyond not loving myself, when God showed me what was on the other side, it seemed like everything that I had been through before was a small thing. Because I came from a place of I've endured it, I've conquered in it, I'm not living in it anymore. I'm not living it every day anymore. I overcame, I conquered, I'm growing. I have proof that I'm growing. And when you can look at it from that aspect, be able to be in the present and be able to know and dictate what you want for your future. You have that say so. You have that power. You have the ability to vision whatever it is that you want for yourself and not keeping yourself stuck and limited by living in the past. So I hope this really helped you. I hope this really helped you to understand that when it comes to healing, you have to be patient. You have to be patient. Take off the extra burden that you're putting on yourself to get it now and to be perfect, because that's when you're going to miss. That's when you're going to miss the lessons that God has for you. That's when your intuition and your discernment is going to be off, because you're too busy trying to have all the answers and being perfect. Be gentle with yourself. Healing is possible. Having a healthy, happy life and peaceful life, it's so possible. So I did not want to take away any hope from you today by making the statement that your trauma may not go away, but on some level, just depending on what you went through, I know that there are some things that I feel at this stage in my life that I endured that I felt like I could never forget. But even though I may not ever be able to forget it, it doesn't affect me the same way that it does. That's the proof in the pudding. That's the proof that you're healing. It's that you're dealing with it better. You're coping better. You're making positive decisions, and you're dealing with it in a more positive way instead of letting it destroy you. I hope that it's helped. My name is Latasha. The name of my platform is Clara's Revival. I am your certified self-revival and master spirit coach. For one-on-one sessions, you can book online on my website, clarasrevival.com. All new clients get a free 45-minute clarity session that gives us the chance to get to know each other, to see if we fit well, if we want to work with each other. It gives me some time to see, understand where you're coming from, what you're struggling with, where you want to go. So please hit up the website, book online. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to email me, mycoach@clarasrevival.com. I also accept love gifts and donations. You are more than welcome to do so via Cash App, Love Clara 360. I love you, fam. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.